Here are 30 things I wish I knew before solo traveling the Philippines. Mistakes that cost me money, time and nearly broke my spirit. Let's go.
Trying to stay alive in the traffic of Manila.
The eTravel Pass is not a recommendation.
The single most important thing you have to do. Before you even think about packing, you must register for the eTravel Pass. This is a mandatory government form for every person entering the country. But watch out for scam sites trying to charge you. The real one is eTravel.gov.ph. Obviously, the link is in the description.
Last-minute domestic flights will destroy your budget.
The Philippines is a nation of over 7,000 islands, so flying between them is essential. Here's my costly mistake. I tried to be spontaneous. Worst idea ever. A last-minute flight from Cebu to Palawan can rocket to nearly 200 euros.
I'm at Manila airport now and I missed my flight to Cebu city, so I'm waiting in the area for buy a new ticket.
Do not overplan your day-to-day.
This sounds like a contradiction, but it's not. While you need to book your main flights, you have to accept that just traveling between two islands eats an entire day. That 1 hour flight is never just 1 hour. It's a taxi to the airport, check-in, the flight itself, bagging claim, and the long ride to your new hotel. An entire day gone.
The agony of the early morning arrival.
This is a small detail that can absolutely wreck your first day. Most hotels and guest houses don't allow check-in until 2 or maybe 3 p.m. So if your flight lands at 7 a.m., you show up exhausted, sweaty and desperate for a shower, only to be told your room isn't ready for another 6 hours.
But I need to wait 5 hours because check-in is at 3 p.m. Today is not my day.
You're just stuck in a hotel lobby with all your luggage. My advice, book a flight that lands closer to check-in time, or if you can't, just book the hotel room for the night before you arrive. It's an extra cost, I know, but walking straight into a cool air-conditioned room for a nap is priceless. By the way, many hotels allow you to store your suitcase early, so you can use the time to explore the area until your room is ready.
Cash is king, and I mean it.
In Manila, you'll see Visa and MasterCard signs everywhere. Don't be fooled. The second you land on the smaller islands, your credit card is basically a useless piece of plastic. The Philippines runs on cash. Always have a significant amount of Philippine pesos on you. I learned this the hard way in a small village on Bohol, where I couldn't even buy a bottle of water because the nearest ATM was a 55 minutes tricycle ride away. Speaking of ATMs, get ready for this frustration. Most machines will only allow you to withdraw a maximum of 10,000 pesos at a time, which is only about 160 euros. And for that privilege, you get hit with 2 fees every single time. The local ATM fee and your own bank's foreign transaction fee. To minimize this pain, always withdraw the maximum 10,000 pesos and always choose to be charged in PHP or select without conversation.
It's more expensive than you think.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. Asia is known for its low prices among us Germans. But in the Philippines, a Coke costs also 80 cents in malls and supermarket. Gas-filled water is almost non-existent or only available in cans for 1 euro, and even dried mangoes cost 2 euros or more. Don't expect cheap prices like in Thailand or Vietnam.
I paid 1,050, that means 16 euros.
The vegetarian protein problem.
At least if you're vegetarian and you're trying to keep up with your fitness goals, listen up. Dairy and high-protein foods are incredibly difficult to find and are shockingly expensive. A tiny pot of Greek yogurt, if you're lucky enough to find one, can cost a fortune. Protein bars are basically gold dust. If getting enough protein is important for your diet, I'm telling you now, pack your own protein bars far from home. It's a game changer.
Grab does not work everywhere.
In the big cities like Manila and Cebu, the Grab app is an absolute lifesaver.
We need to wait 20 minutes for the Grab app.
It's the Uber of Southeast Asia with fixed prices and no haggling. But the moment I landed, for example, in Palawan, a major tourist destination, I opened the app and got nothing. Nothing. Grab doesn't operate in key areas like El Nido or Puerto Princesa. This was a huge shock, and it meant I was at the mercy of local tricycle drivers or taxis. Naja,
So
unlucky.
I noticed here's no Grab available.
Yeah, we don't have a Grab.
So I need to rent a car.
We have here like a back ride, but I think it's more on like motorcycles.
I never drove a motorcycle. That's I don't do this.
How to handle tricycle fares.
Wherever possible, use an app like Grab for fixed prices. When you can't, like in El Nido, you'll be using the local tricycle taxis. To avoid the stress of haggling, some towns have official price lists posted on the boards for specific routes.
The first time?
Yeah, first time. Why she said good luck?
Book your ferries in advance.
You'll almost certainly take a ferry. Like the popular route between Cebu and Bohol, these ports can be chaotic. While you might be able to buy tickets on the day, the fast ferries on popular routes absolutely sell out, especially in high seasons. It's best to book directly on the websites of the main operators like FastCat or OceanJet. A ticket will cost around 8 to 12 euros. Sites like Klook or 12Go also sell them, but often with a small markup. By the way, the ferries don't have Wi-Fi, but you can get a mobile signal on the water. I tested both major providers and I'll tell you which one to get in a minute, so stay tuned. And on this point, you can subscribe for more travel guides like this.
Not all airport arrival times are equal.
For your international flight home from Manila, for example, or Cebu, you need to be at the airport 3, maybe even 4 hours early. Manila traffic is legendary and a 10-kilometer drive can take 2 hours. The lines for security and immigration can be massive. But for a domestic flight from a small island airport like Bohol, Panglao or Palawan in El Nido, arriving 2 hours earlier is more than enough. Let's talk about hotels. Hotel standards in the Philippines can vary wildly. I learned it quickly that an extra 10 or 15 euros a night makes a world of difference.
This is a little bit. Okay. Interesting.
Crucially for solo travelers, paying a bit more for a hotel on a busy, well-lit main street instead of down a dark alley is worth every single cent for your peace of mind.
I will give them back the toilet. Gott, dieses Hotel.
The power outage problem.
Power cuts, known as brownouts, are a regular occurrence, especially on the islands.
Guys, the street of my hotel has energy loss, and
But I noticed they happen for more frequently on the little side streets.
the main street has energy.
The bigger hotels on the main roads seem to have better power supplies and massive generators. As I mentioned, those ferry crossings get boring. You need data. So which SIM card is the best? The two main providers are Globe and Smart. Locals will argue endlessly about which one is better, but the truth is it completely depends on which island you are on. Globe might be great in Cebu, but then have no signal in parts of Palawan. The signal is patchy everywhere outside of the main towns, but honestly I felt Smart was better than Globe, which is from Telecom. Officially, the Philippines uses the same type A and B plugs as North America. In reality, it's a complete lottery. You will find a bizarre mix of sockets, sometimes even European-style plugins in the same hotel room. I stayed in one place that had 3 different types of outlets on one wall. Don't just bring a simple adapter, bring a universal, all-in-one travel adapter that can handle absolutely anything.
This looks not safe.
Island hopping is the absolute heart of any Philippines trip.
So next up, Secret Beach.
It's what you came for, but you need to be prepared because the boat is your home for the whole day. Pack way more water than you think you need, tons of sunscreen and some snacks. One amazing surprise was how safe I felt. I could leave my expensive camera bag on the boat, the drone while I snorkeled, and it was always completely safe. The local boat crews are incredibly honest and trustworthy.
The ice is from tap water or from bottled water?
That's sterilized water.
Okay.
You have to try the street food. It's delicious and a huge part of the culture in Philippines. But you have to be so careful with one thing: the water and the ice. Getting sick can wipe out an entire week of your trip. Only eat at busy stalls where you can see the food being cooked fresh in front of you. And when it comes to drinks, always make sure the ice is the kind with a hole in the middle, which means it's made from purified water.
240. That's €3.80. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
If you want to quickly pop into a big supermarket for just one bottle of water, forget it. I waited for 30 minutes in a line at a mall in Puerto Princesa only to watch the cashier manually write down every detail on the credit card payment in a logbook with a pen. With a pen! There are no express lanes or self-checkouts. For quick items, just use a 7-Eleven or a small local shop.
Supermarkets are open on Sundays.
As a European, this was a fantastic discovery. Supermarkets and shopping malls in the Philippines are open 7 days a week. So if you land on a Sunday and realize you forgot something, you don't have to worry. It's a small convenience that makes a big difference.
And of course you can ice skating in the mall in the Philippines. Why not?
It is absolutely possible to be vegetarian or vegan in the Philippines, but it requires effort. The country is blessed with amazing fresh fruit and vegetables. However, many traditional dishes are very meat heavy, and often a vegetable dish will have pork or shrimp paste hidden in it.
Protect yourself from pickpockets.
Violent crime against tourists is very rare, so you don't need to live in fear. But like in many countries, petty theft and pickpocketing can happen in crowded places like the markets in Manila or on packed jeepneys. This isn't a uniquely Filipino problem, it's often tied to poverty.
Someone said me I need to wear the bag in the front line because here are so much thieves, and yeah, that's the reason why I need to wear this in front.
Beware of the jellyfish.
I have to say, please like this video. Please like, share and subscribe, right?
Paradise can sting. The Philippines has a jellyfish season, which often peaks in the warmer months from around March to May, but can also happen during the monsoon from June to October. This isn't just one remote beach. Dangerous jellyfish, including the box jellyfish, can be found in popular areas like Cebu, Bohol, and all over Palawan. Do not plan your day based on your phone's weather app. It is comically inaccurate. It will forecast a full day of thunderstorms and you'll have perfect sunshine.
My God, it can rain here in this country, but always prepared.
Always have a light rain jacket in your bag and don't cancel your plans just because the forecast looks grim. You can find pharmacies in the cities, but they might not have the specific brands you're used from home. Certain allergy pills or stronger painkillers can be impossible to find. Always bring a small first aid kit with your essentials: brain aids, painkillers, motion sickness pills for the ferries, and definitely something for an upset stomach, just in case.
Dress respectfully, especially at religious sites.
As we do so, we appeal to your compassion. Stay close to those who petitions,
See those
whose petitions you
foreigners,
have granted.
they're attempting
Prepare
to
them
go
for their
in, but they
rewards.
cannot because they
Hear
are
your
wearing
servants
shorts.
who give you thanks, united by the bond of marriage.
So we wanted to visit this Santonino church.
Yes.
Okay, and the problem is we don't have long pants. It's not allowed to enter this because of the religious.
Because it's sacred, so you have to wear proper.
The Philippines is a Catholic country. When you're visiting historic religious sites like the beautiful old churches in Intramuros, Manila, you need to be mindful of your clothing. Things in the Philippines run on a different schedule known as Filipino time.
We will go in a few minutes. It's a little bit chaotic, but everything is fine. To the lagoon, it's a little bit chaotic here.
It's a very relaxed go with the flow approach to life. Your bus might leave 30 minutes late. Your tour might not start exactly on time. If you are used to strict schedulers, this will be frustrating at first. You just have fight it. Also remember that unlike a European summer where it gets dark at 10 p.m, the sun here sets around 6 p.m. year round. So plan your main activities for earlier in the day. The best thing you can do is take a deep breath, let go of the stress and just embrace it. It's part of the experience.
English is your best friend.
One of the most incredible things about traveling solo in the Philippines is that English is an official language and a huge portion of the population speaks.
Yesterday I was in Chinatown, that was...
This makes everything 1,000 times
Do you know
easier.
something about Germans? I'm from Germany.
People in Germany is so handsome.
Nothing!
They don't know about Germany.
No! Oh!
Always be happy.
Always happy! No, that's not German, that's not German. It's definitely not German.
If your goal is a relaxing beach holiday, especially as a solo traveler, the best money you can possibly spend is on a beachfront hotel. Also for families. It means you can leave your wallet, phone and worries locked safely in your room and just walk down to the sand without nothing but a towel and a book. No dragging your bags around, no paying for tricycles to the beach, no worry about your stuff while you're swimming.
That's a
Philippines!
Hello!
Hi, Joe! Hey, man!
Oh, so friendly everybody here.
Philippines.
Thank you.
Do I need to say more on this point? Here we are, 30 things I wish I had known before my solo trip to the Philippines. This might sound like a lot of warnings, but my goal is to prepare you. The Philippines is a truly incredible country, a paradise that is worth every bit of the effort. By knowing these things beforehand, you can skip the frustration and focus on the magic. If you have any other tips for the Philippines, please drop them in the comments to help our community. Have fun, take care of yourself, and watch this video of my island hopping in El Nido. Cheerio!